Hey guys, OutWall here, back with another Cobblemon video. Today I'm going to be describing, as you can see from the title, that we are doing breeding. And if you can see over here, I have a whole bunch of item frames and chests set up. Alright, let's start with the very basics. So these are power items. We have the power weight, and it grants 8 HP EVs. That's what the definition is. So like if you replace this on Driftblim and then fight Pokemon that gave HP EVs, it would give more EVs for EV training. If you don't know what EVs are, they're basically the training part of your Pokemon. We'll look at this Glamora. So you can see all these 31s, that means it's perfect IV in every stat. And EVs is like you faint Pokemon and you gain stat points for that, for whatever that Pokemon drops. So I trained the Glamora in special attack speed and then just a little bit into special defense. So that's what EVs are. But if you place this item on the Snubbull, for example, and bred it with the Qfant, this guy, it would guarantee that this guy gets his HP IV. So he would get the 31 in HP. So that's how you pass along IVs that way. And you can't have two at once. So I can't give the Qfant like the attack one and then their baby gets HP and attack. That's not it. They can only use one, at least on this server. The server's breeding is a little different. We have /daycare, but I'm pretty sure the mechanics are going to be similar for most servers. And so there's also the Destiny Knot. So the two Pokemon you're breeding, you would give one the power item and then the other the Destiny Knot. And the Destiny Knot basically picks 5 IVs from both of them and will transfer it to the egg. Well, technically it's 4 since one of them is already guaranteed to be the HP, but you get what I'm saying. And then you would put them in daycare, make sure they're opposite gender, and on this server you can actually breed egg groups. So Qfant is mineral field and Snubbull is field fairy, so they could breed because they're both in field. And that's actually how I got the Glamora. So I bred the Snubbull a while back so I could breed a Gardevoir, I think. No, it was for Hatterene. I needed a male fairy type that was 6 IVs, so I bred the Snubbull. So I got a 6 IV Snubbull, and then I used the Snubbull to breed a 6 IV Qfant, so I could breed that with the Glamora to get a 6 IV Glamora, because the Glamora is mineral type and I didn't have any 6 IV minerals. But once I bred up the Qfant, it made it so much easier. So that's kind of how, like, you should get a 6 IV Pokemon and use it to get other egg groups and whatnot if you have egg groups. If you don't, you're kind of in a pickle and you should just try to get Dittos. So let's take these items back, put this back, and for example, let's do another example. Let's say I wanted to breed, let's just say I wanted to breed this Driftblim. I would need an amorphous egg group. So I'm gonna search up some amorphous egg groups and see if there's others with the secondary egg groups. I'm seeing quite a few. So there's like Shellos, which is water 1. There's Gladen Gardevoir, which is human-like. Castform, who's fairy. Phantump, which is grass, as their secondaries. Dragapult as dragon. So like I could breed a Dragapult if I already had a dragon type, which I think I do. I could breed this Gyarados because he's water 2 and dragon with a Dragapult, get a 6 IV male Dragapult and then breed that with the Drifblim female. It's important that those genders are important because the female will always be the one that drops the eggs out of both egg groups, unless if you're breeding a male with a Ditto. But in this case, I already have a Gardevoir who's human-like Anamorphous, as you can see in that bottom of that text. So I could already breed this Gardevoir with the Drifblim because I bred this Gardevoir earlier using a different human-like Pokemon. So yeah, it's kind of like, I think you could probably get through every egg group using just one egg group. So whatever your first 6 IV Pokemon you get, I don't think it matters too much. It'd probably be best if you got like a field or human-like one, because they usually, I see them often. I think they bridge a lot of the egg groups, and then you can just bridge from there once you get, like if you bred a human-like Amorphous Gardevoir, you could use the Amorphous part and breed it with a Gastrodon to get a Water 1 6 IV, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, there's also other things with this server specifically, like Mirror Herbs and teaching moves, but I don't think that applies to most Cobblemon servers. So I think I'm going to end the short guide there. I hope this was helpful to some of you, even though, again, I think it might be different for some people. You guys don't have /daycare, you have pastures and stuff, but I think this is a good guide nonetheless. So I hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.